Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and otherwise, what's up? My name is Devious. This is not going to be a very well structured video. I'm just going to talk for a minute, and I hope you guys don't mind. But a couple of people have asked my opinions on the OGL situation, and I am trying to get myself into the tabletop RPG space and YouTube. I've been uploading, I uploaded one video over it, and I'm probably going to upload a couple more. So I wanted to get my thoughts out here as stands at this moment. You can see what day and time it is at the bottom right. So let's go ahead and do this, get it over with. Before we start, I've played D&D since like 12 years ago. I was one of the 3.5 loyalists when 4.0 was a thing, and I stayed that way until 5e came out, and then I jumped ship to 5e. It was easier. I liked it. And I am one of those people who would rather adapt D&D to something rather than just play a new system, because it's so much easier to say, hey, we're doing D&D with some homebrew, rather than saying, hey, we're doing a completely new system that you got to buy the book for. So that was my reasoning for that. That being said, I do feel like this entire situation has had a positive effect on me personally, because I've been trying to get away from D&D and its frankly oppressive online presence for a while now. And I feel like the tabletop RPG community as a whole can only gain from this. It's going to be an adjustment, and a lot of people are going to feel very unstable for a while, and my heart goes out to them. But I genuinely think that D&D has had the throne for way too long now. And as much as it genuinely pains me to see a lot of good people displaced in several ways by this, I think it's a good thing in the long term. God, it sounds awful. My vision is a little bit colored. I'm not going to even try and deny that. And here's why. I grew up in a situation that I'm not going to describe, but essentially it gave me a lot of ways to identify and resist manipulation. And throughout childhood, young adult life, etc., I have grown fairly sensitive to manipulative tactics, to the point that I can kind of pick them out, and I usually respond very aggressively to them. That being said, reading over this, the first time I saw it broken down was almost physically painful, but I was also laughing at the same time. It was a moment of borderline mania. This is ridiculous. It feels a lot like just passive aggressive, you think you've won, but you actually haven't kind of thing. And this statement specifically is just, this is ridiculous. This is pure salt. But that's been out for a few days. Plenty of people have covered it. I'm not going to worry too much about it. This is the new one. It's been out for 12 hours. So this is the thing that kind of broke me on it. Because of this statement, I will probably not play D&D for the next 5 years, if not longer. And I'm not going to completely go away from tabletop RPGs. And I will continue to play D&D, so I might have misspoke there. I will continue to play D&D in the groups that I am already in. But I will not actively search for D&D games or products or any kind of media because of these words right here. It's been confirmed several times through several different people that the initial OGL that was leaked was not a draft. That was a finished product sent to creators with a 7-day time limit for them to sign. So right off the bat, this is an outright lie. But the fact that they have gone an entire week after their initial response and they are still trying to tell us that it is a draft tells me that they don't respect anyone's intelligence enough to actually do anything we ask them to. So that being said, my stance on the OGL is as follows. I don't care if Hasbro, WotC, or whatever, whoever's in charge, does a heel face turn and suddenly starts curing cancer and saving kittens from trees, I'm done. I'm personally done with the company, and it's an overreaction. I recognize that. I am using this as an excuse. I recognize that as well. But it is clear from the language here that they believe that we are less intelligent than we are, clearly, as consumers, as people, and that they don't respect what intelligence they believe we do have in any sense. So, that being said, I don't want to deal with a company like that. And I'm not blind enough. I'm not like, yeah, I'm not blinded by my own ego enough to think that I have any effect on Wizards at all. But some people have asked me what my thoughts on it are. Here are my thoughts. Wizards doesn't respect me as a consumer. I'm not going to give them my money. That's it. That's the start, middle, and end of the conversation. So I'm going to be doing literally any tabletop RPG except for D&D. I've already, like I mentioned, I already got a Starfinder game going. I already got a Cyberpunk game that I'm getting into. I've got a whole bunch of other systems I can actually show you. All of these systems are on my list of stuff to do, and this list is actually incomplete. There's a couple of more that I'm going to add in fairly soon. So, that being said, I feel like this is a good long-term thing for the tabletop RPG community. D&D really has had the throne for way too long, and I genuinely feel liberated now that I don't want to play D&D, but I still want to do tabletop. I'm not limited to, well, I want to get onto I want to get onto the tabletop RPG space on YouTube, but if I do anything except D&D, no one's going to pay attention to it. And as callous as it is to say, now a lot of people are going to be looking for stuff that's not D&D. This is a great time to invest time into anything else. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And that's my thoughts on the OGL situation. So if you guys got what you came here to learn about me specifically, or maybe you just wanted a different take on it, there you go. I don't care about the legalese or the whatever else. They're using obviously manipulative tactics, and that is something that I do not deal with at all. So, you guys got what you wanted out of this. I doubt anyone actually enjoyed this, but hey, y'all know the drill. Like, comment, sub, etc. Y'all have a wonderful day. I hope if you're feeling any stress over this that you get past it. Eventually, things will get better. I do genuinely think that this is a good thing in the long term for the tabletop community. It's going to take a while to restabilize, and a lot of people are going to feel unstable for quite a while. But I want to believe that this is a good long term change. So, damn, this company is really out of touch. Y'all have a wonderful day. I will see y'all next round.